What's going on? Stream is live. Into the CJF Friends Discord to do a guild haul on memes. Everybody just chalks up memes as a joke, which they are, and that's what they should be. And when Terrace tried to ask me to, we gave the option to to the winner of the last contest, which was a video contest using CapCut. Those who attended the CapCut 101 were able to participate in that and have an edge up or a leg up on their submissions. We got some amazing submissions, but I asked him to give the option to the winner of that contest to pick the next topic. So here we are. Virion took that one home and asked us to focus on memes today. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use some skills that we learned in Canva 101. But we're also going to just reach out and see what, me guys, free and more is easy peasy. So if we can dive into some tools that are accessible on the internet, we're going to use every one of them that we can without spending as many dollars as possible. So we're trying to build value, not extract value here. So that's the idea. But yeah, let's get into memes. So welcome everybody again. And just making sure we're live and everything's good there. But yeah, over the next hour, we'll work together on that, and we'll build a prompt for the next competition as well, to have some fun with it and, utilize the skills we learned today. If you guys have questions, they will be answered if you are in the CJF Discord and you're chatting with us on the Guildhall stage chat. That's what we're going to be monitoring today. If you're elsewhere, get your butt over here. There's a link in the description. There's a post with a link in it as well, but we'll see you in the guild hall. All right. Hello, everybody. I see Jay. I see Virion there. Hiroshima. I see other people in the audience too, but hello. Drink some water.
Yeah, everybody's here. Not everybody. We're missing a few, but
that's all right. They'll trickle in, and that's why we're recording. So all good, all good.
Exactly.
So right here I have in front of us the meme that I put up on my post today. And that was, good fun time. We built that post out to, there we are, we're live doing the thing. And we used our new, not new, but our skill of like ordering the words to the picture. And, I asked my hit, want to learn how to make a meme? Here we go. There's the meme. And then the information on how to get here in a couple of posts. That's where you got to go if you're not here already. But how did we get here? That's what we're working on today. Of course, you can start directly in Canva if you have some kind of, usually like I think Terrace asked me the other day, he was like, how, we want to dive into your creative process of how to create a meme. And usually, when I'm creating a meme, it's some evil, terrible thought that creeps into my head when something's happening. I then take that thought and I put it into a personified image, which we all know as a meme. And there's not, I don't know, like if there's a whole lot of process behind it, but I've been trying to think this out and make sure that it's not just evil brain working. We're gonna dive into some of the tools that help me pump out a meme extra quick. Because as we know, with jokes, timing is everything. So the faster you are to throw it out there, hopefully the faster the joke will hit. Obviously, like you can't, come in like an hour later and be like, hey, remember that thing we were talking about an hour ago? Here's a meme about it. It doesn't really work. We'll be using inspiration from people in chat to make memes today, and we'll see what we can do. But yeah, so, how's everybody doing? What's going on in chat? I'm going to direct everybody to the first place I go to start, I guess, the foundation of each meme. Which is imageflip, imgflip.com. Okay. This site is pretty cool and it's been building over the years. I've been using this site for about 10 plus years to make memes. And it's got tools that it didn't have. It used to just be memes. That's it. You can also make GIFs with it. They do have an AI meme function. They have charts and resizing and demotivate. I don't even know what the demotivator is. But so they've got all sorts of tools. Go on, Terrace.
The demotivate is actually like a demotivational post, something to like negate or detract. So I was exploring it the other day. I was like, oh, this is cool. I got all dirty over it.
Interesting. Oh, I see, I see, I see. So instead of a motivational post, it's a demotivational post. Love it. Okay. So cool. Yeah, memes come in all shapes and sizes, guys. If you were to try and study memeology, I guess, top memes 2025, I don't know what you would get. We're taking a chance here. You've got classics that come back. You've got ones that are recycled and reused in different ways. You do somewhat have to understand the origin of the meme before you can take it and make it your own, because otherwise the image might not match up with the message you're trying to portray. So, if you don't get references, don't try and use a meme to make it make sense just because you like the look of it. Try and understand where the meme came from, or where it first comes from. A lot of these are 10 plus years old, vintage, probably not vintage at this point. We're not talking like, the early days of YouTube or anything, but yeah, they're old enough where, they've been ran through the generator so many times. It can be hard to find the original, the original meaning, but, do your best to do that, I guess, before selecting a meme. Then, I've never really sat down and been like, what's going to get my message across? But if that's something you're not familiar with, it might be something to start researching and having fun doing. Now, you can also go into, on Image Flip, the top user templates. Top user templates is going to give you the raw image without anything added to it. So again, if you don't understand the reference being, portrayed, there is also if I'm not mistaken, there is where is it? If you select any of them, you should be able to see, let me see. Let's go to the Bernie. I'm once again asking for your support. This works a lot like Reddit, where this Image Flip has its own community, and you can sign in and use your, I just use my Google, I think, to sign in. And then it'll save all your creations, which is really cool. So that's always nice. But yeah, so we're gonna, if you submit memes, you can absolutely submit it to this. It's almost like Reddit in a way, where there's upvotes and downvotes, and you can share directly from it and also make comments on it. And you can see what other people have taken, the image and done with it. Nobody. And this one's a little weird because it's not really how it's supposed to be used, but it's an image of Bernie Sanders. He's on the news. He's saying, I'm once again asking, and he's talking to the people, and he's just asking for something to happen. And then you get to fill in from, I'm once again asking for your Roblox password. So yeah, not so great, but it got a lot of upvotes, which is interesting. So, it's going to be also, you're not going to get everybody, behind your, upvote per se. People might not get the joke. I know Robux are from Roblox. We don't allow Roblox in my house, so I don't really care for it. But whatever. All good. Somebody playing Roblox is probably laughing their ass off and going, "Whoa, there's my password. I don't know. So you can use these as kind of like, how did it make funny? My sister, I'm once again asking you to shut up. Okay, cool. So funny. I'm once again asking for the manager, and so Karen, they've taken two references and thrown them together, right? Adding the little Karen hair, and that's exciting. So let's go into making our own. But let's say we go into, you just hit the create, make a meme. All right, now again, it's just gonna grab a meme to start with. If you don't like this one, corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. You'd have to add two, you can add two words, or you can add two images, but we wouldn't do the image ad on this site. This is just going to help us get our foundation. So if I don't, I could it gives you a really nice UI to work with. So you can say, image A, right? And then, text is image B, and it's going to put them roughly where the text should go, and in the font that it should match as well. But you can always make adjustments to all the fonts, and there is a couple of fonts that memes are generally associated with or used. But like, let's say we want to bold this one, we can bold it, we can outline it. If it was on a black background, you can change pretty much everything that you want to, and make it, however you desire. Let's say, whatever. You can do all sorts. You can even do these are some of the most common fonts. They already put them at the top. Impact is usually seen. Bangers is another one that I don't see here, interestingly enough. Comic Sans, if it makes sense. But feel the vibe of your image and go with that as well. So fun, all capitals. It gives you a nice variation of what you can do with your image. But let's say you have, we'll go into Canva and we'll actually add images to this and show you how to do that. Now, corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. And what's text 3? It's over here. So like, I don't know, person, make a reference to a person that can only see the same thing. And so you might want to take two things that are like supposedly contrast, but you're actually saying no, they're actually the same thing. And so that's the joke here. I don't know if we want to use that one, but that's just the nuts and bolts on you take a meme, you're adding words however you'd like, and you're good to go. Let me just check in chat here really quick, make sure we're all on the same page. You guys have checked out imageflip.com, and you're at least there to start. All good. Very good. We've got some network unstable.
It's imageflip.com. imgflip.com.
Yeah.
It's just a meme generation tool.
Yep.
It makes it easier to create memes faster. By any means, CapCut would probably be better because it would allow you more flexibility.
We're actually gonna, we're gonna keep not CapCut. CapCut's video. You mean Canva?
Yeah, Canva.
You can so we're not done. We're gonna definitely move over to Canva to zhuzh it up a little bit more, and maybe add the flexibility of images. But if it's just simple, like we're just trying to grab, a meme, and we can, if you don't like this one, this is the first one that shows up when you go to make a meme, right? You can upload your own image if you do like, or you can go to, hang on, you can select this one. I know you can add, let's see, how do I find all? Hang on, hold on. Oh, files. Let me find out, because I know this is a templates all. Okay, so you go to templates all, and then you can search for the actual meme you want. Guys, give me a topic. Give me a thing. Give me a something. We'll turn it into a meme. Let me think. Who's in the audience? It's always best to keep it on who. Well, it's always best to keep it relevant and topical. What the hell's Forex? Crypto.
Forex is a forex foreign exchange currency.
Got it.
So it's similar to crypto, like
Got it.
Similar to like crypto and stock markets. So
nice. Any other topics? Any fun? Ask in chat right now. I mean, crypto is a good one, but so we've got the expanding brain one. Usually you're using this one for like intensities, right? Food, cooking. No, I don't want politics. I stopped watching the news. It's just too much. It's all comedy now. I can't go into it further. But yeah. What do you want to hear? I don't know. All right, so we expanding brain. Let's see. So if you want to capture, so like you're seeing other ones that people have made, Facebook, Funstream.
Oh, that's actually not a bad one. Taurus explaining for the millionth time about Zilly sprints.
I don't know the entire reference, but like, let's see.
When next Zilly sprint? Zilly sprint today. When next Zealy Sprint?
Okay.
Zealy Sprint
Okay.
today. Like
I
something
got
like
you.
that. Like
I got you. Hold on. Hold on. Taurus. Before a Zealy Sprint. And then after creating the 1469 bot post, bot submission. All right, so we could just take it and just make it, whatever.
that. Yeah,
find
that
something
works.
relevant. That works. If you want, if that's a good one, right? You can absolutely use image flip to share, but honestly, I don't do it that way. I just right click it, copy the image, and then it's ready to paste. Control V, done. Now we have blah blah.
You literally have a meme instantly. Yeah.
We have a meme instantly, and so like I will usually use this tool often enough when I am in spaces and I'm trying to have fun in the comments and something on the spaces said, that's a really good opportunity to just keep image flip up on the background and just comment with memes. And then, you don't have to go searching for the best meme that fits your comment. You make one, bury my hard drive with me, mate. It's the Pope talking to the new Pope. Funny, that's funny. And then let's see. Let's see. So this is gonna keep the text as well. Let's see. Let bots participate in Zealy. And then text 2 is, that. That's literally all we did, right? So so there you go. That's the new one. Copy image, and here we go. This is I guess I could add Terrace's name here, right? And then if I don't like the positioning, like it's on his head, it's kind of funny, right? Maybe I can put, maybe I can if it's on his head and resize I don't like it there, I can resize it. I can do anything I want. All from here. You just bring down the font size, and then ta-da! And if I don't like the font, of course, I can change the font to impact, and this is fine because it's a different, it's looking like a card image, and now I'm listing Terrace as the subject matter. So fun. We've made 2 really quick. Copy, paste. Right? Ta-da! So we're just taking random topics and we're just putting them into an image. Nothing crazy here. Now, let's say you want to get personal and start putting yourself. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Hit me with it. I want to hear your idea. He's using big font, so I'm happy with it.
Mm-hmm. Shua has an idea.
We love it. Let's have it. Let's have that idea. Bring it on. You just made this meme? You didn't want me to make it. You made it yourself. This is how Creon later did not divide the 15 into 3, and I never ate till today. It's a lot. I'd have to have been there when Creon had $15 to divide into 3. I'm sure somebody is here laughing. But so we're also saying that because you didn't, it's sad. Oh, you didn't eat. I get it's a lot, but it's a lot, bro. It is. Yeah. There's funny here. Yeah. The people who get the joke are laughing.
Hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's hard to do something where like you're not. If you don't have the context for it, it's hard to like really convey the thought behind the meme.
So know your audience, right? Is this gonna hit on 3 of your friends? Great, put it in the group chat. You know what I mean? If it's gonna, would you post that on Twitter? Are all of your followers gonna get it? Is it relevant and topical enough that they're gonna understand where you're coming from, right? This is also something. And memes shouldn't have to be that long. You're killing it by making someone read that much. it can take, delivery is everything, right? So like, how quickly are you responding, or with this with this meme? How long did it take me to get to the punchline? How much explanation did I need to understand the joke? Like, I kind of got where we were coming from, but yeah, there's a way to slim that down. This is how Creon. I'm trying to think how I would have summarized that. It's finally done. Like, the meme makes sense. Like, I get it. Make memes like this, people were replying like, "Can I get it as a PDF?" Okay.
I mean, you could have done like Creon winning $15, the community when he doesn't split it. Like something like that.
Let's take that idea. Hang on one second. So like, I mean, you could even use this one, right? Okay, look, split prize money, or draw 25, and then we just put Creon. See what I mean? And now we've gotten the same message across, and there you go. We got the same message across. We didn't have to explain all the details of this story, and we can make it relevant enough that, like, but yeah, you'd have to know who Creon was too. Yeah. So that just simplify, get us to the punchline as fast as possible. If an image helps, ta-da, we did it. So I really do like this as a good baseline. But then I wanted to go into a little bit of like split my rise money, keep it all, or how about we do it? Let's take that joke and make it about why he didn't split the prize money. What's Creon known for?
Buy dinner. Dinner for India.
Like, yeah, exactly. Pay. All right, let's do
buy his girlfriend dinner.
Yeah. And then
Creon. Yep. And there you go. Like, perfect. He didn't. Right. He better have bought you dinner, Easier. It got liquidated. You bet your winnings. Oh my god.
So then we go. Okay, so that's one variation of the joke. Or we can do split prize money, or buy shit token. Or buy meme coin. Let's say meme coin.
I mean, shit token is acceptable, but
it's
memes.
Fine. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're talking about memes.
Yeah.
Keep it safe. Copy image. There you go. Now create. So in the first image, Creon's a good guy trying to make a hard decision, and in the next one, Creon's an asshole because he probably bought meme coins, and like funny, right? Two different funnies, two different directions with just the change of one word placement. That's it, right? So it's
and
just
also can I stop in? Like, you see his finger hovering over like the left button a little bit more. If you, depending on how you switch that, is how that could be perceived too. Because like it looks like he's trying to make a choice, but he's kind of leaning towards the left one.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
It's just a center. You're analyzing this too hard.
Yeah,
no, it's just perspective. Like, that would be in the middle because we're looking from the left, so you're gonna always see the right. Don't get me on art perspective. I got you. But if we let's take that idea. So we have that image. Yeah, we could. So it's not, this is just an example, right? Let's save the image, put it in our media kit so we have it ready to go. Finger here. We have it there. And then we're gonna
That's a good one. I like that one.
Bring it over to Canva.
I've seen that one a few times.
All right.
The empty wallet with the Ethereum sign.
Yeah. All right, guys. So if we want to bring an image into Canva, like we know how to set up our, we know that if we want to set up for a specific size, like our, 15 by 500 for our Twitter banners, 800 by 320 for our event calendar, event posters. But we want to, I don't know the dimensions of this image, right? So if I want to do a specific image, like I want to keep the resolution of the original image, you're just going to go into upload. You're going to upload your file, and let's find finger. There it is. I don't know the dimensions of this. We're going to open it, and it's going to say, it's going to tell us the dimensions right there of the image. Okay. So you can do a simple edit of the image. We're not doing that right here, but you could just, you know, if you needed a quick edit, that's not what we're up to though. We're going to do, create, upload file, grab the image, boom. It's a 500 by 756. We're going to use it in a new design, custom size, and then it'll drag that down here, create new image. And now you don't have all this white space to worry about. You don't have to resize the image to the new resolution. You're good. You're already there. Done and done. If we want to ditch the imageflip.com or the Jake Clark, thing, we could. We're going to zoom out. We're going to drag the edge of the thing to that, and then drag the to, let's see, do this. Bloop. And we have, it's a little tricky, but probably not going to be a good resolution because let's see if I can nudge this. Nudge. It's probably the best I can get, but it messes with our border a little bit. So let's just, keep it original. Z. All right, cool. Okay, so for those that have premium on Canva, you can do cool things. Let's go to edit. Let's use the magic grab, and then it's going to scan the image for things we can grab, and we're going to try and grab the finger. It's going to grab that whole box because it's a big, so we're going to have to brush it. Let's see, foreground. I'm going to think about what's on top. It's only grabbing the things on the foreground. Not what I want. So we're going to have to do it manually, and that's annoying. We can auto detect things. Okay, let's see if that beta tool helps us. We're going to try and brush on the finger. Sometimes it helps to zoom so you don't, not everybody's got a steady mouse click hand. And if you have to take a break, take a break. It grabbed a lot of that and it auto detected the difference. That's nice. Bloop. We're going to this.
It's got a good outline. A lot of times it's based on the outline of the image.
Yep, exactly.
And like the background. So
as long as you can get kind of most of what you're trying to grab, it should be able to grab the difference. There we go. And we're going to grab a little bit more of that finger. The little finger part right here that I want. Ba-dump.
Probably because it's right over the outline of the...
It's not wanting that finger. Come on. And sometimes you have to draw on the outline. It's getting most of it now. All right, cool. Give me the rest. Got it.
There we go.
Okay, so then we say grab. And it's going to try to grab this and leave the rest. You're going to have some distortion in the background because what it's doing is it's taking cues from around the image to try and repaint what would be there in the negative space from what you grabbed. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. But yeah, we could put the finger wherever we want. It might not fit as well, so we might have to reposition it. Okay. And if we can't position it inside the box, now we have to do something fancy, but luckily because it's a square, we can actually do this pretty easy. We're just gonna grab the edges and crop it to the outlines, and there we go. There we go. So now we have him clicking a thing, right? That's just how you can take a meme and adjust it for your own sake. I might even have a funny meme. Let me see if where I did just that. I had to take something and kind of make it more mine. So I did. Here we go. All right. So guys, I took this was my original image. They don't know I'm gamer number 56. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because what the hell is gamer 56? Gamer 56 is this gamer NFT. All right. And, I could have just taken, gamer 50. I could have taken 56 and like put the image, somewhere on top of the image, but that's boring. So I brought it over to Canva and I actually replaced this gentleman with Gamer56. And there you go. So, so now it's a little more topical. You know the subject I'm talking about. Did I make the hand look awkwardly funny? Yes, I did. Did I add another one in here, that's random? Yes, I did. Did I put the party hat back on top of him? Yes, I did. But I did all of that with the grab tool. So that's that's fun. You guys didn't know I'm gamer number 56, but now you do, thanks to a meme. So they can be.
But now they have a reference for it.
Now they have a reference. I've brought the reference into the image. So where you're missing details, you have to add those details. Wherever you can, so that people aren't wondering what the heck, man. So cool. That's that's a little bit. Let's dive into this one here. I don't know if I can pick this apart anymore, but we can try and recreate another one live here now in 20 minutes. I promise we can do it. So so what I had to do to make this happen was let's take a look at the layers. So we have the original image of Oprah saying, you get a thing, and you get a thing, and you get a thing, right? So I had to take the Oprah picture, and I had to put my face on top of it. How did I get my face? Not a problem. I took a picture of my face. I went like this. I went to my camera, I turned it around, I went like this, and I was like, huh? Like, huh? And I took an image of my face. Then I'm going to take that image and I'm going to send it to my Terrace on DMs so that Terrace has a quick image of my face. And then I'm going to steal that image from my DM with Terrace. Bonk. There's me. I'll drop that in the chat so everybody knows the image we're working from to start. Here we go. We're going to copy that image. We should probably save that image. So let's save image. Put it in my media kit, Maddox, and then we're gonna take this image, we're gonna copy it as well. For those that aren't watching what I'm doing, there's the image I took of myself. We're gonna head on back to CJF Discord. We're gonna post it in the chat for everybody to see. That's the image we're starting with. All right, cool. I just took that live. We're gonna go over to our friend. Now we can with premium. We can let's go home. Let's start a new logo is 500 by 500. It's a nice little square. And we're gonna upload that image. I mean, you can do it two ways. You can upload it direct, or you can actually select and press V, and then you have what's on your clipboard. It'll start uploading it. So that can be faster. Once it's done loading, if you have premium, you'll have the option of using the background remover tool, which I believe, I'm not 100% on this, I believe they teamed up with background remover. Which is a free tool. So I'm mentioning tools, but I'm also saying that you could do the same thing at remove.bg. Here we go. And we can just literally take that image, drag it in. That's not what I want. I need the download. That's finger. Well, I can upload. Go to media kit. Grab the Maddox, face. There it is. Open. Here we go. There's Maddox again. Did it do a better job or the same job? I think it actually did a better job.
Pretty much the same.
No, same. Okay, I think they're using the same technology because they also have an integrated create design from remove.bg. I can take this, create a free design. It brings me right to Canva, and as a new design as well. So how about that? There's my face. There's my face, and there's the same image roughly. I think it's the same, but now it's got the yeah, nice. So that's an image now, of me cut out. Okay, we're gonna use the face though. Now I didn't want my sweater because I only need my head, right? So let's go back to remove.bg. This is something that like I can go into the background remover. Let's try and edit. Hang on. Background remove. Okay, now we have the options to erase or restore if we need more or less. We're gonna again have to use our brush and get real, tight in on this so we only get from my beard up. And I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a whisker shave. But this is a very manual process unless you can get the remove to pull it off. A good way to remove is to wear contrasting colors from anything on your body or face. For me, it's a brown beard, so I'd probably want to wear a white shirt. If I really want to do this right, I wear a green shirt or a highlighter green color. I'm going to remove my wire as well because it's just something I don't want to work around. And I'm not going to get a perfect beard, but we'll do the best we can. We can bring the brush size up. We've got a lot, and we can just tidy that up. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. There we go. And now we have a little sticker image. My beard's a little funny looking, so we're going to fix that up. There we go. And this is a little bump out, so we're going to bring that in. I'm going to give myself a nice, shapely gnome beard. All right, very nice. Okay, now we have our sticker of my head. And what's great is actually you can just use this image as your, let's make this a sticker. Now we have, you know, we have this image that we can just simply make as big as the thing. Doop.
You can just right click it and set it as background.
That's another way to do it. Yep. Align to page, center. Exactly. And then again, this is a premium tool. So if you don't have premium, you'd have to, you know, sticker. We'll call this one face. Download. If you have premium, you can hit the transparent background. If you don't have premium, you have to download it. You'll have the white background. Then you bring it back to remove.bg and then do the same process we did here to get just the transparent image. But I have premium, so there you go. Makes a thing. And then we'll take that. There we go. And I could just drag it into our chat here. And now we have Maddox's face in the chat. How fun is that? Now, if I want to clean up, if I'm making stickers, all right, stickers, just one more thing on stickers, and then we'll bring this into a meme and make fun of it. I'm going to bring you guys back to the shadows tool. This is free. You can see how real close you can see the green background of my green screen there. I don't want to share that with this final image, so I'm going to go to outline. Okay, and then I can make a black outline. This is pretty common if you're making thumbnails. And then I can adjust the size of the black outline as I wish.
Your head got big all of a sudden.
yeah. Your head shrinks with the size of the outline. So just, you know, enough to stand out as a sticker. If you want a white outline, this is another one used on thumbnails. When it's on a black background, it's pretty cool. There we go. And now it looks like something that just got peeled off of a sticker page. And there you go. So we'll download that one, sticker white. There we go, and download, and there we are. Just how quick we can be with these guys. It doesn't have to be crazy hard. Here you go. There's a Maddox sticker for everybody in the chat. Enjoy. So use it as you please. Now, I'm taking this face, and let's go find a meme to go slap it on. All right, so we're gonna go back to edit. We're gonna go back to image flip, leave. We're gonna go to all the templates, and we're gonna find something for me to go, huh? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what we can find. And then one that will be easy for me to place it on. Let's just take a look at it again, huh? Face. I could use this little skeptical kid. I could use You also want somebody to be like, if you want to be looking to the left, you probably want to be looking to the left, because otherwise it's really hard to make that work. Where the orientation is the same. Let's see here. Somebody did it with this one. See that? They took the meme, they drew in their own hand. That's really cool. They erased the finger, they put the finger back here probably, and now they've got both, and they made him smiley instead of upset. Do one for me.
Like
what do you want, Ferocity? What do you want? You can do it on your own. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you how to do it. I'm not going to do it for you, because that would defeat the purpose. Why would I do it for you? I'm trying to find some smiling cat's always funny. Sad hamster always funny. Let's see. I just want to show you guys some of the things you can do with Let's see what the image is. Huh? It's a ha face. What the hell am I doing with a ha face? Ah, here we go. The what girl could be work, or the Man, I really didn't make a great face for this idea. Let's do. I'm really overthinking this thing here. What do we got in chat? What do we got in chat? Phillips, welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, I was getting bings. What's up, vodka?
That works.
So what kind of?
Let's do this.
What kind of? Hey, there's Emmy. Yeah. What kind of meme are you trying to do? Like a face image ferocity? Is that what you're trying to do? Like a sticker for yourself?
Yes. You're gonna just take pic.
Yeah.
Remove the background, cut it out, give it an outline, download it. We're gonna make a new one here.
At first, it might take you a little bit, but as you do it more with like different images and your face in different ways and stuff, you'll build up like a portfolio of images that you can use quick and easily. Yeah, no, like I'm sure you have a ton of images like that laying around somewhere.
I do have images of my face. No, I need to upload. Hang on, please. I need to save this image. That's what I didn't do. So we're gonna save the image.
A gra sound.
Confused.
Oh, you're talking about making it into a meme. Maddox, just do one gra for me.
What's Maddox, a gra? Like a grr?
I don't know.
Like a grr face? Like an angry face? You want an angry Maddox face? I can give you an angry face. Give me 1 second. I can definitely do that. So Maddox, you're making a meme template out of your images, right? I'm showing you how to combine the two so that you can personalize your meme and like edit a meme. I'm almost there. I found one. All right, so we found SpongeBob Confused. All right, this will kind of work for the face I have. So we're gonna use it in a new design, custom size. It's a 629 by 500, very odd size. Okay, now I could very simply, I could throw this unoutlined picture on top and somehow, like this just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Like, because my beard is over top of the book. I still have SpongeBob behind me. It's a little weird. I don't really get this reference, so this might not be the best image. But what my point is like, and you can add a page. Just make sure you remove the page later. What's going on here? There we go. This would be like my little, whatevers. Now, I want to dress this one up so that I can fit my face into this scenario here. So we're going to click on the first image. We're going to go to edit, and we're going to use, again, this is going to be for the premium users. You will have to probably get into it if you want to do this level of integration of yourself into memes. Otherwise, you're going to have to be able to. It's not impossible. You'd have to literally remove the background, and then you'd have to remove each layer of thing, and then line them up on the outline here to line up in place of each other. You'll kind of see that when I do this, though. This is definitely a premium, easy, why I pay for Canva kind of a solution. But here we go. So we're gonna go to Magic Grab. And the first thing I'm going to grab is the book, because that is what I want to be in front. And then we're going to grab that. That makes it its own image on this image. Okay, so I can take it, I can move it. Now I have a book. Okay, now again, everything behind the book is faded. We're going to bring it back to this place. But for now, I'm just going to put it over here out of the way. The second thing I'm going to grab is, I can already start doing what I'm attempting to do. I would bring my face a little bigger, so that it's there, and then we're gonna probably lose my face here, but let's grab the book, bring it back in, and now Maddox is behind the book. Okay, this is good, much better. But we still have a little SpongeBob behind us. Okay, so we can select the original image, go back to edit, go back to grab, grab again. Now we're gonna grab SpongeBob. Okay, grab it. Now we have SpongeBob out of the way. Okay, so now SpongeBob is no longer here. Now you can again always look at your layers and see what you can do with him. So let's put SpongeBob behind us, going like, ooh. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but we totally can do whatever we want, like, and just, so that I guess the reference image is there still if we wanted. But yeah, now we've made Maddox reading a book.
It looks like he's holding the book in front of your face behind you, like he's getting a little close.
Kind of does, yeah, kind of does. But maybe he's not. Maybe he's not really helpful in the image, so I just get rid of him. And now it's Maddox reading a book. And then we can just take this, and now you could totally go to text, add text as you would, and we can say like, I don't know, something. What would I be surprised about hearing about? Creon didn't share his prize. Oh my. And then I'm gonna definitely change the text to bangers, because that's one you usually see on like TikToks and captions there.
You can put an extra A in Creon.
I did. Hold on, please.
KR, yeah.
There we are. And then but just the black doesn't stand out very well. So we'll go to the effects. We'll put on an outline. We're gonna switch these colors. This one's gonna be black. The color of the text is gonna be white. And then we can also go back to effects and change the thickness of the lines. And then we can make this grow. And then there we go. So like Maddox is reading about this and going, what? Creon didn't share his prize? What are you talking about? Thank you. Center. All right, so we have this, and it's good. Now, you guys know me. I always like to have a little bit of shadows on anything that I'm putting in as a layer. So we're going to add a shadow. We're going to do the glow. And does it make sense behind that? It will if I bring the intensity down a smidge. We want everything in the background to be less far away from the background, so the intensity goes lower. But this book, which will also get a glow, has more shadow because it's closer to the front and farther away from the back. We're gonna bring it down just about there, and because of that shadowing, we're gonna have to resize this to fit the image now. And we're gonna have to bring it like, whoa, grabbing the wrong thing.
Jay was wondering if you could remove the hands because he doesn't like how the hands look.
You don't like the hands? Yeah, of course I can remove the hands, but the problem is, if I do remove the hands, for purpose of finding out, you'd hit edit, you go to magic grab, and is there a better tool for this type of thing?
Is there an alternate tool that is free that they can use that might be harder but still functional?
Yes. Well, back to remove.bg. So if I took that image and I wanted to, like, I could remove fingers, out of the book, but then I'd have to paint in more book, or I'd have to relayer it as its own image. So short answer,
or expand the book to outside the bounds of the image.
Correct.
Like there's options.
Let's say
you
I
gotta get a little
just
creative
those
with
fingers.
it for free.
I don't know if it's gonna it will. We just have to get really creative with it. Grab just the finger. These thingy. Wee. All right, there we go. Ta-da. Give me the fingers. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
So this is never a like perfect tool by any means. If you really want to get into it, if this is something you're doing every single day where you're modifying images and you're gonna probably want to start getting into graphic design and you're gonna start researching some premium tools. Now, I mean, there are some really good cheapy free ones. Krita is one that comes to mind that I would recommend learning if you're interested. This is a free tool called Krita.
GIMP is another one that you
GIMP
can download
is another
on the PC.
one, and then Photopea. think Photopea is cool because it's hold on, Photo. There we go. Photopea.com is an online photo editor, so it's all done in browser. You can do some quite cool things with Photopea. I'm not as we could play with Photopea one day. It's been a long time since I played with Photopea.
We might have to research some tools for mobile as well, so that like the people who are strictly on mobile have some tools for them.
For mobile users, I would 100%
yeah.
get, like, if you're looking into, I mean, for free tools, yeah, I would start trying to find, like, I hate saying it, but like I would start looking into Canva. If you're doing this often enough, if it's something you're looking to do from mobile strictly, Canva is an amazing tool on mobile even as well. So it's totally possible. That would be one premium I would push for. I think it's $15 a month. It's $10 a month if you do it annually. I'm about to switch to the annual. I've been using it so long. So, the hands open
also,
on
if
the
you
book,
cancel,
changeable.
Yeah, can you change the hands on the book? So maybe like put a version of your hands on the book or something.
I could do
like
that. Yeah, I could absolutely take pictures of my hands just like we did with the face, and I could put them in place of, if the yellow fingers are bothering you, then yes, they could.
As says, Pixel Lab is also a good tool.
We can check Pixel Labs really quick. Pixel Labs is good for, it's try for free. Is it does it have a slew of actual like tools that you can use before the premium? That would be something I would question. As soon as it says try for free, I'm like, it's gonna ask me to buy something, which is fine.
Yeah,
but like how much use can I get out of it on the free version before I buy into it?
Pricing. Check pricing on the top there. Yeah.
The free trial this is an AI generator. You get the 40 fast generations, 5 daily slower generations, up to 20. So it's an AI generator plus editor, and they have a community, and you can use you have license to use all the images you make. Interesting. I mean, it's $12 a month. If it's a valuable tool you use, then by all means. I never suggest run to the premium
I paid $20
option.
for GPT.
But that's because Terrace is using ChatGPT
I used
religiously.
it daily. So
yes.
yeah. If I used any other tool, I would pay for it just as much, because like it's important. And like I said, I don't discriminate the use of ChatGPT. I discriminate the format of the post that you make from ChatGPT. If you leave all the formatting in there, that's where the problem is. Also use it as a tool. Don't use it as the main focus and creative guidance of what you're making. That's not how you
really
use
doesn't want to remove
AI efficiently.
Doesn't want to remove.
You might have to manually go into removal. That's the thing that sucks.
Yep, it is. Well, I'm doing it kind of. Take this off.
Yeah.
It's still gonna look funny. So we grab that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Still gonna look funny. All right, so now we have. So see what it left us with. It just took it away. It didn't know what to replace it with, so it replaced it with.
You have to do a few passes sometimes for that one.
Yeah,
when it's like that, I've noticed.
To me, it's not worth my time, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. Ta-da! Again, yes, you'd have the option of putting your fingers in front if you wanted to change with your own fingers. However you want to integrate an image of you into your image, by all means. Which actually, I just wanted to cover on. Let me first download and share this guy for inspo. So we'll download that, and then we'll paste it into the chat and show everybody what we did. Ta-da! There we go. So that's an image we made on the spot in 20 minutes or so. Now, I haven't fully disclosed this or worked this out with Terrace, but for the skills assessment, if we can call it, I guess, for putting these skills into practice, from taking a meme, you can take a meme and you are more than welcome just to use image flip by itself. and play with that. You are also more than welcome to utilize other tools we've learned about, like Canva, to make a meme more personal. It does not have to be a funny, weird face of yourself. You can absolutely mismatch other images. It doesn't have to be you, okay? You guys are more than welcome to use the face that I provided if you want. I can put a couple more out there. We can, if we talk to Terrace, we can maybe get a couple of his. But we'll give you some of those if you want. And then but yeah, ideally if you're willing to share some way to personalize a meme or take a meme and make it completely original by integrating yourself or a totally different direction altogether. I don't want to ever cap anybody off by saying you have to use this background as your meme foundation, or this is the only topic that we're gonna meme on. But I do want everybody to try their hand at making a meme. The topic will be, I was debating this too. Something either it can be a slew of things. And Terrace, I might need you to take some notes. But welcoming somebody into CGN Friends. What it's like being a CGN friend. And that can be good or bad, you're right. What it's like. It can be about an inside joke on interactions at events with Terrace. It can be what it's like learning in our Guildhall courses with Maddox. Okay, so it can be something around those four. We'll write them all down. Right? We want it to be topical. We want it to be relatable. We want it to be funny, of course. We want it to be we don't want to have to explain the joke, okay? However we want to say that, okay? We want the jokes to hit. We want the jokes to be relatable, topical, funny across the board. Whether you're a part of CGN Friends or not, we want it to hit so that we can post these on the timeline, have some fun with them, get some interest, get some likes, laugh with your community, laugh in the comments, whatever. But they can be anything within those topics. Of course, if Terrace, you want to put your disclosure on for CGN logos and such?
So long as you're not making it seem like you are a part of the team or a part of IBC Group or CJN directly, try to make sure that the tone fits. Try to make sure that you're toning it towards being a community member. I don't mind the use of the logos. I don't really mind you inviting people to come and join the Discord. I actually encourage that. But I do mind when it could be insinuated that you are a part of the team and it's something that's bad for your content creation as you progress in development, because other teams may feel a certain way if it can be insinuated that way, if it feels like you're promoting yourself as a part of the team that you're for the project that you're promoting. So this is why I'm trying to guide you that way more, and I do judge it very harshly, but I do definitely want you guys to be successful. So
Promote
that's why
promote yourself as a friend, and that we're welcoming new friends. That's always welcome.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm so this will do a prizing for this week. We'll do this week's contest for this. We'll give them some time to craft this out, right? I'm willing to toss in a prize pool of $60. First place is 30, second is 20, third is 10. So this is what we're gonna do for the week. You guys are getting this information first, so you guys get a little head start on being able to craft and create. You guys were here first, so you got to see it live, and you guys get to start like playing around with the tools and figuring out and trying out different things. Always like try to remember, I always say this, try to read it from the reader's perspective or the viewer's perspective. Try to relate to the meme as if you didn't understand what was going on in the background. Context is huge. So always try to put yourself in the shoes of the person looking at it and not in your shoes as the writer. And that helps you a lot when it comes to getting your point across and making sure that they understand where you're coming from for what you're trying to do. So I think that a lot of you are getting better with it. Some of you still have a little bit of difficulty with it, but it comes with time for some people. It comes really natural for others. Eventually you're going to get there where it's just going to click and you're like, you know what? I see what he's saying. and for me, it takes me a longer time to get there sometimes. Like I have to really learn concepts before they sink in, but once I get them, they click, and that's it. I'm off to the races, and that's how some of you guys may be. And I look forward to seeing that click. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen because you guys have been killing it otherwise. Like me and Maddox have been talking in the background. He's my work wife. Like me and him constantly, we're back and forth in DMs and on calls and stuff like that. And I'll randomly just shoot him some of your stuff as I'm reviewing it and be like, look at this friggin' guy. Crib, Velocity, Vina, Varion. You guys have come so far. Like some of the stuff that like Crib especially, and I don't like putting you on the spot. You and Dev, both of you have come a really long way. Like you guys started off with like really blocky like text structures and like lack of emojis, double emojis, and like bad punctuation. Crib, you still have a little bit of an issue with that sometimes, but you're getting a lot better. And like you guys are using media better. You guys are flowing better. Tone is amazing. And like the videos are crazy. Like you taught them how to use CapCut, and these guys are using CapCut for everything now. CapCut, Canva, like you guys are killing it.
Yeah.
And I love seeing it because you guys are progressing. And we're gonna start branching more into building your platform out now that you're getting a really good structure to how you're creating content.
We got
Because
stuff to
now
show
you
off,
have
and now we
stuff that
gotta,
you
yeah, we gotta
exactly.
clean up
Now we
house and
gotta
make
build
sure
you up
it's
with
good.
audience.
He's good.
Yes.
He's good.
So I'm so happy with all of you guys, and you make me super proud and super happy that I'm able to do this. It really does. It validates me because like I'm here and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how you guys were going to take to it. And news and media is really a hard subject to like really perform around for events and fun topics and stuff. And you guys have really taken to it. I appreciate all of you for being a part of the community.
So let me wrap up because I do have to jet off to a meeting, but I wanted to just say, yes, I'm excited for this one. I want to see what you guys pump out. It's going to be fun. Have fun with it first and foremost. We'll be chatting. You drop your stuff in the forum so we can discuss, check it out. If you have questions, it's where we can be reached, of course, to help along the way. And yeah, no, if you just came in, we have a recording of this. I'll have it from my perspective. Terrace will have it from his. And yeah, have fun with it. Ask questions. And then what I do plan on for 2 weeks from now for our next guild hall is let's go over we'll go over next our social footprints, both on, we can do it on Twitter, we can do it on YouTube, we can do it across the board for just like how your profile looks before anybody's had a chance to scroll at all. Okay. Again, this is going to go right into our Canva 101 when we built a banner. This is going to go into your profile picture. This is going to go into your bio. This is going to go into where you're directing people to links to find you elsewhere, right? Your pinned post. Okay. Everything that happens before anybody's even had a chance to scroll. You want them to sit here for at least 5 to 10 seconds, figuring out who you are and why they should continue scrolling. Okay. That's the next step. And look, guys, there we are right here. So we're having fun. So thank you guys for all tuning in and learning something today, hopefully. And we'll be back again soon. And yeah, very good. Very good. Always a pleasure to be here, guys. It's an honor. Thanks.
Hey, Maddox, did you want to? I know how much you love the duckies. Do you want to do the duckies today?
I really wish I could. I'm already 8 minutes past where I should be.
Oh, you're late. Like
It's
I
okay.
thought that.
It's
I thought
okay.
that
I
you
said I was
were.
going to close out and roll, but no, I can't do the ducks today. I apologize. But Terrace does a really amazing job, and don't worry, he'll duck you through, and it'll be fun. Win one for me. Somebody win a goat. Tell me about it. And yeah, love you guys.
All right, brother. I appreciate you jumping on. This has been Maddox Makes Art at Maddox Makes Art. On X, he's on Twitch, he's on everywhere. He's joined us today for the Meme 101. He's helped us create some memes, get to know some of the tooling and kind of like some of the mentality behind it. If you guys want to check him out on X. And you could always check him out here twice a month. Every other Monday, he's going to be doing his educational content here with us and helping you guys step up your content creation game. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Maddox. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out and
Absolutely, guys.
helping us learn.
Anytime I can. All right, man. Love you guys. Talk to y'all soon. Bye bye for now. Terrace, bring on the
Love you, brother.
ducks.
Catch you later. Yes, I'm bringing on the ducks. I'm
Bye.
trying to get names together.
Bye.
It's
All right, guys, I'm going to sign off stream, but that was the CJF Friends Discord, CGN Friends Discord. I do have a post somewhere down below where you can join. We do this every other Monday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So come on down, learn something. If you have a suggestion for something you want to learn about to help improve your social footprint or anything else on your graphic design game or media game, we are happy to dive in and find some effective and cost-effective solutions to creating anything you want. Your creativity is the only thing in your way. So yeah, everybody can do this. That's pretty much the messaging I'd like to put out there. But thank you guys for tuning in who did. And if you want to dive in and become a part of it, come down and be a friend at CGN Friends. So we'll see y'all there. And